Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Jess. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about how to reset and refocus. This is my take on it. I'm just excited to share how I reset and refocus. So sometimes we need to reset and refocus for so many different reasons. So I'm going to be covering a few different reasons why I have sort of stopped and gone over this resetting situation within my life. At the moment, I've had a knee injury. I'm going through rehab at the moment, trying to get back to myself. Everything I knew 7 weeks ago was working really well for me. Let's just say it's time for me just to change up my routine completely. I need to set some goals. I've sort of lost myself the last 7 weeks and want to get myself back on track again, back to where I was. But definitely my mindset has completely changed. I've grown as a person and I want to see what I can achieve being this new me. And what I mean that this situation has changed me completely, I feel like when you go through an injury or an illness and you're not able to do the things that you normally do, you have a little bit of time to sit there and appreciate when the times were good or when your body was working properly. So that's what I mean when I feel like I've definitely grown as a person the last 7 weeks, just learning that life doesn't always go your way. And you really do need to appreciate the times when your body is functioning and working properly for you, whether that's sickness or an injury. We really need to zoom in and focus on that positive moment. Now, some reasons why you might want to reset and refocus. There are so many different reasons why. Maybe a goal has been achieved, or you're like me, you've been sick or injured, or you've gone through a breakup, or you've moved to a new town, you're feeling a little bit lost, you've just in a bad groove, you've had burnout. Maybe you just want to sort of change how you're living your life and you want to restructure and replan everything. So then you're really refocusing and zooming in on changing your life, not particularly changing who you are, but just being that better version of yourself, even if it's 1% per day. So first of all, I'm going to get in on how I plan and do this refocusing situation. Okay, so the first step to resetting and refocusing is planning. So the first thing we're going to do is get a piece of paper or a Word document, whatever works for you. I'll show you up on the side here. So we're going to do a line through the middle. We're going to put personal, health, financial, and experiences. In each of these columns, I like to put about 3 or 4 different things that I feel like I want to achieve in this new little plan that I have for the next little chapter of my life. So say in personal, I may have self-care. So concentrating more on my self-care for me is doing a face mask or doing meditation, putting in time for me to sit down and have a cup of tea and not be interrupted, sitting outside in the garden. That's one of my ones. So I'll pop 3 or 4 here that I like. The main one for me would be self-care. In our next column, I have health. So I've had a knee injury. My main focus is going to be rehab. So rehab will be my number one. And then the next, I want to do 3 times upper body workouts because that is something I can do at the moment. Yeah, I'm a lower body workout girl. So the upper body is getting a little bit more love and care. But I haven't been able to be very consistent with any sort of workout because just keeping on top of pain meds and getting rid of inflammation has been my main focus at the moment. Haven't really been able to get around as often. So focusing on my rehab and my 3 upper body workouts a week is something I really want to focus in on. Down in my financial section, an example for me would be I want to save up for a holiday. Times are definitely tough at the moment. So everyone's having to tighten their belt. Food's expensive. Rent's going up. Mortgages are going up. So I really want to find a way within my budget that I can achieve just putting a little bit aside just to get a holiday. Experiences, an example for me would be each weekend just going to experience something different with my husband and my kids. And that is what makes life living to me. New experiences, whether it's we drive somewhere, go for a nice long walk, go get a coffee in a different coffee shop we haven't been to before, go for a swim another weekend. It's winter, it's so cold here, but we do have an indoor pool. We could go for a swim, maybe we could go to a movie or bowling. I just really want to schedule in that time to go have some different experiences, because I feel like that's what life is all about. The main reason I like to sit down and plan out how I'm going to reset and refocus is so then I can get the most out of it, and I've really got my thoughts down onto the paper. So sit down and write 3 or 4 things in each column. There's an example of mine, and then we're going to go into the next part where we're going to put our plan into action. Okay, so I'll show you an example of how I plan out all my goals that I want to achieve. So I have my diary. I've got it on a different date because I've got some personal things on my first few weeks of my diary. So I've got a blank page here to show you, but pretty much what I like to do. So I've got my personal. In my personal, I'll actually pop my self-care in my diary. And another thing I like to do is I like to add some little stickers. So I've got these little like stickers here that I like to use. So I use my little self-care ones, and I like to pop them in, and I'll probably put like face masks. So that night I'll do my face mask. I might do my hair mask the next night. The night after that, I might have a tea and a chocolate uninterrupted. And I really want to focus on being able to do one self-care thing each day, no matter what that is. So that'll be like in my personal goal. For my health, I'm actually going to use my little habit tracker down here. So I'm going to put my rehab exercises that my physio has given me and my 3 upper body workouts here. So then I can really focus. You could even just write one of these up on a piece of paper yourself. It doesn't have to be fancy. You could just put anything up and fill it out. And then I can really tick off whether I've done them. So I've got my Monday to Sunday, and I'll write my habits there that I want to do. Usually this looks a little bit more extreme, like go for a run, 3 upper body workouts, 3 lower body workouts. Like it usually looks a little bit hardcore. But your girl, she's recovering from a knee injury. So I've got 3 rehab exercises in my upper body. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sit down and go through my budget, and that's how I'm going to make sure I can achieve my holiday. I actually have a no-fee savings account where once I've crunched the numbers, I'm going to work out how much I can put into that account to start saving towards a holiday. So that will be like the financial side. Yet again, I would like to say I'm going to use my stickers to really help me achieve these goals. So I'm going to be putting like bill, but I'm going to probably take the bill off, and I'm going to put there how much is going to be going. So I'll have it automatically set up in my bank account, but then this way I can go into my diary and go, oh, today is the day where that little bit of money, however much it ends up being, goes into that savings account for our holiday that I want to plan. And with that planning of the holiday, I think we'll sit down and start thinking about where we want to go and what we want to do, and maybe pop it up on the fridge so we can all be excited and look forward to that. So the last one that I have is experiences. So what I'm going to do is get my diary, and on my Saturday or Sunday, which is the best day for our family, I'm going to put in the month ahead, different places that we want to go to, and schedule them in. So I'll probably get a notepad first, and I'll just pop down every single place that we want to go to. So we can all sit there, write a list of everywhere that we want to go, park, coffee shop, movies, whatever we want to do. And then I'm going to put them ahead in my planner and just write them in. And on the week before, I'll probably write the time that would be best for us to sort of go on that trip. So resetting and refocusing, I don't feel like it really needs to be that complicated. You just need to sit down, give yourself that little bit of time to write down how you want to feel. How would you want to feel each day? What would you like to achieve? And if you're going through and that's not working for you, you can change it. That's the beauty about life. Life is, it is whatever you make it. I would have to say the last 7 weeks, I haven't felt like this. I haven't felt excited to sit down and plan because I was so consumed in trying to not be in pain. My knee was just swollen all the time. It was really, really awful. But now that I've come on the other side, I can sit down and plan out how I want everything to look. And that's what life's about, making sure that we can make the most of every single situation. And when we're feeling good, let's make the most of it. So I hope today's video has helped you figure out different ways that you can replan and refocus. This is just a little hash on how I replan and refocus just my goals for like the next few weeks. And sometimes I'll change it up again, but I hope it's just a little refresher that can help you, no matter what your situation is, feel like you're getting back into a nice groove again. So please like and subscribe my video, and I'll have some more future content on different ways that I have lifestyle, health, and fitness. All right, thanks guys. See you later.